I know sometimes we wrestle with disappointment and grief and fear. Who knows what all is on our list? Waiting to scream and holler, but not knowing who to scream and holler at. Sometimes I want to holler. Amen. Sometimes I want to look at the devil and say, listen, mister, get thee behind me. I'll have nothing to do with you. But sometimes a feeling of helplessness comes. And I thought about this week. Several times I went down to see Sister Lonnie, and I just felt like that she should get up and everything would be okay. Lonnie told me before surgery, she said this word. She said, listen. She said, if I'm going to get out of here, it's because God said I could. But if I'm not getting out of here, I don't want to wait. I don't want nobody to try anything to save me. Just let me go. That's somebody who has walked with God. And they reach the ultimate trial, and they remember the God that they serve is the God that is with them. So they do not bow their heads in defeat, but they lift them up and they say, listen, and I understand, even begin to think, God, I have been serving you the very best that I know how. And sometimes, no matter what, our lives are interrupted. I can just imagine this fella, this religious leader. He now remembers a young rabbi. I got to tell you, remembering things is a wonderful power. He begins to remember a young rabbi that he had heard so much about. Oh, listen, I got to tell you, as a ruler in the synagogue, he knew also that young rabbi was turning the Pharisees and the scribes' viewpoint about religion upside down. Amen. He remembers hearing about this young rabbi who had been teaching in the local synagogues and drawing huge crowds. Matter of fact, the whole city had just attended one of the teaching sessions, and he remembers having heard of this man that not only could preach and take the word and make it alive, but he had the power of healing in his hands. And he heard a man had a withered hand, but that withered hand did not remain. There was a tale about an insane man that lived among the tombs, and they said that this young rabbi Jesus healed him. He heard the story about a wedding where this rabbi turned the water into wine. Whether or not he is a true prophet or whether he is a charlatan, Jairus didn't know. All he knew was that his daughter was sick. I don't want to judge him. I don't want to give my opinion about him. I know I'm a ruler of the synagogue, but my daughter is about to die. I need somebody that is bigger than my religion. You need somebody that is bigger than your religion.